All right, what's up, everybody? Good freaking morning to all of my West Coast hockey fans. And a big shout out to everyone else, wherever it is you're watching around the world. My name is Aaron. We're about to go live here in just a second, getting everything all squared away. And please feel free to join in the chat. Now, obviously, the quick disclaimer is that this is not a live video stream of the the gold medal game, pardon me. However, it's a golden opportunity for hockey fans, especially if, you're here in Treks territory conflicted about whether, you want to go for the red, white, and blue or for your golden boy, Maxine Celebrini. Either way, I'm Aaron James, and we're about to get this bad boy rolling right now. So let's do this. Let's do this. All right, what's up, everybody? I'm Aaron James, and I put myself together as good as I can for this crack of dawn face-off between Team USA and Team Canada. Let me know who it is you are cheering for in the comments section. Let me know if you are a San Jose Sharks fan like myself and may be conflicted. That's kind of been some of the dialogue leading up to this game. That is, who are you going to cheer for in this gold medal game between Team USA and Team Canada? Here at Shark City Hockey, we are diehard San Jose Sharks fans. And, I bleed Till. And if this was my San Jose Sharks in Till competing on this stage, then I would be all for them. But guess what, baby? Especially being a veteran in the United States Navy, I'm always going to put my country before the players, because I'm just going to say it for y'all. Some of these players, as you know, especially in hockey, they come and go. But, the fans stay with the team. But also, I'm always going to choose my country, baby. So here's my sweet, brand new USA hockey jersey. Arrived just in time to watch the women's team win gold. And we're hoping to see the same thing here this morning. It's 5 a.m. We'll be here in the West Coast of San Jose, California. So let's briefly kind of just catch up here to what's led up to this monumental game, baby. Obviously, Team USA and Team Canada have, in my opinion, they've done exactly what the hockey world expected them to do. They have met here in the final. There's some history between these two NHL-filled rosters that goes back to last year's Four Nations Face-Off tournament for the National Hockey League. But nonetheless, let's talk specifically about the Olympic stage here. So with a little asterisk here, with NHL representation, that means with actual National Hockey League players on the roster. This is the Olympic history between Team USA and Team Canada. So in 1998, the Canadians defeated the Americans 4-1 in the prelims. In 2002, Canada won the gold medal game by a final of 5-2. In 2010, this is probably where a lot of us are just kind of especially myself, we're really looking forward to this game, right? 2010, the prelim, United States won that game 5-1, but what mattered was Sidney Crosby's golden goal in the 2010 gold medal game, in which they won in overtime 3-2. That's Canada. And then not too long ago, just a little bit over about 12 years ago, 2014 semifinal game, Canada shut out United States 1-0. Now I'm going to go ahead and play Homer. Some of you will call it, or I'll be a little biased here. I think Canada has had the easier grouping to get through, and also they've struggled really hard up to this point. Like they've almost kind of like they left their whole entire country like leaving them on notice because essentially you have the honestly, you guys are struggling, to be real. In the United States, they've been dominating. So the game has started. Let's get this bad boy going here. Again, this is a watch-along party with real-time reaction to the action. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves, chirp or cheer. Just try to keep it clean. That's all I ask, my friends. And let's get rolling, baby. So already, United States and Canada zone. Oh, nice possession. Good shot. You're not going to hear this often from this Sharks fan, but Eichel right in the freaking slot. Just missed a little wide here. Canada already on their heels. United States working them along the boards, cycling around. Another shot attempt goes slightly wide. Man, this is lovely. Love it. Yeah, baby. USA is freaking cycling, working that puck, putting the pressure on early. Obviously, it's a 60-minute game. Hopefully, it gets decided in regulation. But the way the trends has been this Olympic tournament, it's been freaking going to OT, extra time. Canada finally, with the help of Celebrini, who gets knocked off by Austin Matthews off the puck. But nonetheless, Canada finally gets possession of it, and it looks like they're going to get a quick change, advance the puck into the United States zone. Hot! Stop to the blue line. Check that. All right. I'll take a quick break to just make sure all my my graphics here are squeaky clean for you all. So let me get that squared away. Boom. Alrighty, a freaking nice start action. Good shot on goal, by the way, by Canada. Again, let me know who y'all cheering for in the comment section, all right? Don't leave your boy here talking to the void. And get your caffeine, get your breakfast. If you're not a morning person, I completely understand. I think that one of the biggest stories by the time this is all said and done is going to be whether or not the absence of Sidney Crosby is going to have a significant impact. We'll have to find out. Of course, if you're sounding a Sharks fan like myself, you kind of don't lose this game, right? Like, I'll be 100 with you. I like Macklin Celebrini, but again, I'm going from my home country, Team USA. Also, again, you kind of don't lose this game if you're a Sharks fan. Scary moment in the crease right there for Team USA. Ooh, and there it is, baby. It didn't take too long. Almost 2 minutes in already. We got some face washing going on, a little commotion in front of the net for the Hellebuck. But back to trying to get out. You really don't lose, right? If you're a Sharks fan. Celebrini getting outstanding Olympic experience on the international stage, playing with the world's best, leading this tournament in goals, by the way, with 5. He's only behind. My bad. I look at the replay here. He's only behind McDavid in points, but nonetheless, take a sip of your coffee for as many times as you can hear us today. The 19-year-old is, he's going to either come home with. Well, I'm just going to say that. Hopefully, he comes home with the silver, with all due respect. But either way, he comes home with the medal, man. He made it to the stage. So, stick taps to Macklin Celebrini. And by the way, while we're talking about San Jose Sharks Olympians, stick taps to Alexander Wimberg, Pavel Regenda, and Philip Kudashev, who all represented Sharks territory in this 2026 Winter Games. All right. I just realized I got double the score there for y'all, so my fault. Let me just fix that really quick. Boom. Quick live edit here. Try and make it as simple as possible for us to follow along with each other, guys. And every now and then I might take a breather because after all, it is freaking 5:15 in the morning for us here in the West Coast. And if you came through right now, you're a real one. You're an absolute real one. So thank you so much. Let me know where you're enjoying this watch along from. I know a lot of people are chiming in. I mean, hey, if you're watching this from Canada, specifically if you're watching this from like a Canadian pub, Then, Macklin Celebrini with a great pass, and almost opportunity to tip that in the front. It's getting scary out there, guys. It's getting scary. But back to the point, if you're, the whole entire country of Canada, they're wild ones, man. They allowed the bars to open at 5 a.m. There's people right now that are probably already faced, pardon the expression. But yeah, man, if you're one of those, just cheering on your countrymen, and you already had a couple of brews. Of course, we're talking caffeine, right? Let's keep it clean. Let us know in the comment section, man. Let us know. I want to know where you all chiming in from. All right, so give me a quick minute here as I could get my attention on fixing this bad boy so I can get back to the game. Nah, we don't have to undo that. Again, thank you all for joining me here today. This is actually our first premium live stream here at Shark City Hockey this season. It's been a unique season. We typically do live watch along parties. So if you're interested, we usually do live watch along parties for San Jose Sharks games and the occasional San Jose Barracuda game. This season, however, your boy's been kind of caught up. My schedule went to working nights for a minute there. So imagine how I feel right now, 5:17 in the morning here in San Jose. But back to the point is that's going to change because night duty's over, baby. I'm going to have some time to actually connect with you on a regular basis. So here we are, just about almost 2 months into 2026, and we got our first live watch along party. What an epic way to get together. United States versus Canada in the gold medal game. All right, so United States, again, driving the puck deep. It's going to be a back-and-forth game. I guarantee it's going to be a back-and-forth game here. Oh, not the type of patch you want to make, Hellebuck, right there near your crease when you're outside of it. But Canadians, they do regain control in the zone, in the offensive zone, the O zone. And here they are cycling it. Oh, nasty collision in the trapezoid. Again, really quick, y'all going to probably figure out that what I'm watching and what we may be watching together may be about 20 seconds off from what I'm presenting to you right here, so y'all can just follow the action. But nonetheless, this is the cream of the crop, baby. This is like some top-notch action, and it has been. It's been very exciting watching all the clubs compete at this level. But of course, it feels even more outstanding to watch your home country, the United States, live up to the moments and get themselves in an opportunity to win gold, which, by the way, here in the USA, we are looking to win our first gold medal since 1980. 1980. All right. Let me see if I can angle this a little bit better so y'all can see my jersey. I don't want to show off the reds. Well, it is what it is. Anyways, so yeah, let's go USA. Or if you want to go for Canada, let me know. Chat, cheer, or chirp along. Let me see if that pops up for you. Boom. All right, your boy needs to listen to this a little bit here. Oh, yeah, baby. You already see it on the screen. Cue up Freebird. Cue up Freebird, baby, because USA got the freaking first goal. You already know this, baby. Let's go. Oh, silky, baby. Nice moves. Nice moves. Canada's already sweating. I already know all of you are already sweating out there. USA strikes first. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Pardon me when I put on my headphones here. chime in on the action with you. All right, I want to do something. All right, so United States strikes first. That's bold. He scores 6 minutes in, assisted by Matthews and Hughes. United States already leads 1-0. 1-0. Yeah. First of all, I gotta say something. I'm very honored for those of you who are chiming in to watch along. There we go. There's a little bit more better feed. All right. All right. So what we see on the TV again is going to be about 10, 20 seconds, give or take, a little bit ahead on our end. So if you're watching this live stream, hey, you're going to get a closer to true live status updates than you may get on your stream or however it is you're enjoying today's game. So, woo! USA, baby. What I really want to see from this team, USA, who, by the way, they get 1 goal off their first shot on net. Canada's already registered 4. All right, but what I really want to see is this USA team beat this Canadian team, because there's a lot of debate about this arguably being the best Canadian Olympic team to ever have been assembled. So I really want to see USA win this game, outside of just being American, right? But mainly because there's a lot of debate about who this sport belongs to, and quite frankly, this is probably, which no one's really talking about, this is probably one of the best United States team to ever have been assembled as well. Obviously, it's all going to come down to whether or not they win the gold, unfortunately, right? So it's a huge test, and I would love to see them win the gold. 51 more minutes, and that'll be your reality. So we've got a long game ahead of us, but it'll be like, in my opinion, it wouldn't be a debate about who to, how great this team was, because if they are going to beat one of the greatest Canadian teams ever assemble, there it is. And then also there's this video that I've seen, actually, it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll share the link on our threads, but someone put together like a graph. They drew it out. It was really cool content. And what they essentially did was they said how this is essentially one of the greatest, like just across the boards, one of the greatest hockey competitions perhaps ever, just because of the amount of talent, the amount of stars in the National Hockey League, and many of them with the first opportunity to represent the country on a stage this grand. So when you look at the difference in terms of percentile between the Canadian team and the American team, it's the margins are closer than they've ever been in history as far as like talent goes. So as I mentioned, I think the Canadian team had an easier group, and I'm real with you, man. The United States team is tough. I know a lot of people, especially content creators and people amongst the hockey community, that were like subtly or just blatantly like brushing this off, right? As if like we weren't even going to get past the quarterfinals. And then I mean, our team, obviously, I'm not lacing it up out there. And they're also essentially saying stuff like, almost as if like we were getting lucky or something. But to bring it back to where we are now, that's all skill, baby. No luck involved. USA, they've been on one this tournament, and man, I've been waiting for this game. So let's just watch along together. My fault, man. My fault. I changed up that song there. All right, here come the Americans advancing the puck into Canada's zone. Puck makes its way to the half wall. Canada's able to regain possession and clear. Here comes Marchand. Bennett has it on the wing with him. Austin Matthews strips the puck from Bennett. McKinnon gets possession high in the slot to Marchand in the left faceoff circle. He is, I don't even say stripped. I think Brady just simply took possession of the puck. And USA is able to dump the puck deep and get a line change. Oh, great. We got 2 National Hockey League officials officiating this game. So hopefully this doesn't become Team USA versus Team Canada and the Zebras. Halfway through the first period, United States has a 1-0 lead with just 2 shots on goal, baby. Canada's registered 5 shots on goal, and we have a stoppage in play due to icing here. Again, what we may be watching together on the stream is going to be about 10, 15, maybe 20 seconds behind what the live feed that we have right here for you, the action. So let's enjoy this. Nice stick lift and back check by Austin Matthews on that previous offensive zone attempt for Team Canada. Matthews on Brad Marchand there. All right, face-off win by the Americans in the zone. They're able to get it deep in Team Canada's zone and make a change. All right, here comes Canada. Always dangerous offensively. If anything, United States has to make sure they do not go on a freaking penalty kill. We have to play a clean game, but I'm sure as the tensions rise and the emotions start to get some of the best of these athletes here, more than likely we are due for some type of time spent in the sin bin. I'm talking about both teams, not just exclusively USA. However, who knows? Maybe the rest will actually let them play. We'll see. All right, good battle deep in Canada's zone. Defensively, they did a good job of getting possession of that and getting it out, clearing it. So here comes America kind of, passing it back and forth at the half wall, left side of Hellebuck. Kind of weird. Oh, nasty turnover in this neutral zone. That allows Canada to get possession of puck. There's a shot from high in the slot with a little scrum in the front of the net, but they had a screen right there, so a great opportunity for Canada to get the equalizer, but Team USA holds them out, baby. Again, this is a huge game for Team USA. Their last gold medal was that Miracle on Ice, right? So can this be the Miracle on Ice part 2? I don't know if you want to call it a miracle, baby. I think right now we're battling to truly say, whose game this is. By the end of this, we might be able to say that hockey is America's game. Anyways, 46 years ago to the date, February 22nd, 1980 in Lake Placid. Oh, man. Before that, Lake Tahoe, 1960. Since then, it's just been silver. Probably the most infamous game in Vancouver. And just like then, really quick as a Sharks fan, we had a lot of representation in that gold medal game. Marleau, Boyle, Thornton, and Captain America Joe Pavelski, probably one of the most favorite captains in Sharks history. Only captain to lead us to the Stanley Cup final. Unfortunately, Sidney Crosby led his team over the Sharks to win that cup, just like he led his team over USA to win the gold medal. So what am I getting with that story? What am I trying to get at? Even with I'll be real with you, okay? So Patrick Marleau and Joe Thornton undoubtedly are my favorite. They are my favorite Sharks players of all time. Absolutely favorite of all time. Way more than Joe Pavelski. 100 with you. Being 100 with you. Just trying to keep it 100. But I still was going for Team USA. Of course, baby. Anyways. So here we go. Good morning to everybody who's chiming in. Good morning to all of y'all who might be, popping in and just kind of peeking to see what this is about. Again, this is another Shark City Hockey Premium live stream, the first of the 2026 calendar year. We are doing a live reaction and watch along to USA versus Canada in the gold medal game. All right, baby. Austin Matthews gets possession of the puck into the zone. Oh, that's quickly closed off by Canada at the blue line. Now here comes Canada. Oh, there's Celebrini. Throws it toward the net. Looks like that was a little wide. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Sam Bennett making a nice move. Commentators, that's the second time they said could have been a penalty. Again, I don't want to see any bias toward the team in black and red. Give the boys in red, white, and blue a chance to play this game. Oh my gosh! Wide open net opportunity. That was insane challenge. Left the cage wide open. I can't believe we didn't bury it there. Oh, give away in the slot. Ooh, what a check. Ooh, things are heating up, baby. It's getting physical out there. All right, let's hope that we get some some legitimate even strength goals out there. Kind of been a trend to see like 6, 7 players out on the ice. Of course, one goal or one incident was a goal scored against Canada. Another incident was Canada, but they actually got penalized for it. So I don't think you're gonna have that problem in today's game with USA. Ooh, nice pass and feed into center ice. Good zone entry by the Americans. Team USA now working it by the half wall up to the point. Back around to the trapezoid. Toward the net. Loose puck. Jordan Binnington. Nice kick save, baby. Damn, this is amazing. This is like I said, cream of the crop hockey here, baby. Good pace, back and forth. You could tell these boys are feeling it on both sides of the rink here. Thank goodness we strike first because again, one goal. We've only registered 3 shots thus far, almost 15 minutes in. Canada has 7, but they're still being held at love here. Oh, McDavid with the speed, centering pass, another centering pass opportunity to Celebrini gets shut down by Austin Matthews, Bay Area native from San Ramon. Oh man. Under 5 minutes remaining in the opening frame here. It's been an exciting game. great pace to it. Definitely living up. Beautiful glove save by Hellebuck, baby. Woo! Let's go. You know, I cannot wait for 4 more years. Sharks fans, we are undoubtedly going to see Will Smith on this stage, which, by the way, from a Sharks fan standpoint, please stop asking Will Smith about Macklin Celebrini. Seriously, stop asking him about Macklin Celebrini, all right? The amount of times that our local media here or media from other places ask Will Smith about Macklin Celebrini, it's starting to become like marketing Celebrini. We're gonna start calling him marketing Celebrini if you don't stop asking all the players about Macklin Celebrini. I get it. You all want to make sure that everyone understands he's generational, and I get it. He's doing some amazing things as a young man under 20 years old. But come on, man. Show some love to, you know, there's the San Jose Sharks, not the San Jose Macklin Celebrinis, all right? Anyways, that's my PSA for today. Man, I cannot believe that I made it to this game, dude. And thank you all for again chiming in. I know it's a booty crack of dawn. Sun's gonna be rising as we get through this game here in the West Coast. So thank you all for joining me this morning for what's going to be an amazing historical night in Italy, and hopefully an amazing historical morning here in the USA. But again, as a San Jose Sharks fan, most of us feel we don't really lose because either way, Macklin Celebrini is coming home with the medal. So, and by home, I mean Sharks territory. All right, face off deep in USA zone, won and controlled by Canada. Intercepted by USA. Here they come. Quinn Hughes has Eichel and Kachuk out there. Jack Eichel throws it through the crease. No tape of USA stick gets on it. Oh, good shot from the angle, almost from the goal line by the half wall by USA. And another save. Let me switch up the vibes for y'all here. Nice face-off win in the zone by USA. Shot goes a little wide, goes up the side of the net. Matthews battling for it behind the net there. USA still with possession, holding it in the zone at the blue line. Beautiful, still keeping alive as USA. Oh, an opportunity for Austin Matthews in the crease, point blank, and Bennington comes through with the save. Wow, outstanding. Again, this is live reaction to the action. I'm Aaron. This is Shark City Hockey's first premium live stream of 2026. If you're looking for an actual video feed, sorry, we can't do that. You already know the IOC is going to be like, cut that off real quick, nip that in the bud. But nonetheless, come through, chill, talk till if you want. Otherwise, we're talking red and black and red, white, and blue. Gold medal game, pardon me. Whew, so I wake up here so early in the morning. All right, so they're doing a goalie comparison right now, and both goaltenders are over the 91 percentile in save. All right, percentage. So it's been a good game thus far. So if you just woke up, I don't blame you. Good morning. And if you just joined us, uh, just 6 minutes in, the 14-minute mark, as they'll call it, of the first period, Matt Boldy from the United States scores a goal with an extra attacker, by the way, because there was going to be a penalty against Canada. And he got one past Jordan Binnington. That was assisted by Austin Matthews and Quinn Hughes. And that's where we are right now. That's how we got to where we are right now at 1-0. And now we get a legitimate power play on cue. How about that? So Canada is taking a freaking penalty here. Who we got? Is that Theodore? It looks like Theodore gets called for hooking on Nelson. Dude, he was fighting off freaking Celebrini there too. All right. Another opportunity for us to extend that lead, baby. Us as in U.S. All right. 5-on-4 hockey for Team USA. 2-minute power play opportunity with a little over 2 minutes remaining in this first period. Again, number 27 for Team Canada. Theodore gets called for 2 minutes for hooking. Ooh, Matthews almost sets it up. I'm telling you, we got this. We got this, but we'll find out. We still got a whole 42 minutes left, baby. So Canada has a 72% penalty kill here in these games, these winter games. So it's not going to be easy, but we absolutely need this because you could, if you're watching this at home along with us at Shark City Hockey, 4 shots on net thus far, registered by Team USA, 8 for Team Canada. There it is, baby. Come on, set it up. At the point now, USA. Just Eichel tries to drive it toward the net, double tap it like Zombieland, and it's the rebound is cleared by Canada. All right, just a little under a minute to go on the man advantage for Team USA. $80 seconds remaining in the first frame. Stretch pass all the way across the offensive zone for USA. Yeah, come on, cycle it. Under a minute remaining here in the first frame. Canada is going to escape this power play as they kill it off here. But they do ice the puck. Yeah. All right. All right. Big shout out to all my morning people, whether you're watching this with me on the West Coast or you're chiming in on the East Coast. Great shot off the face off Bennington with the save. All right, I'll lean back a little bit, fam. So get your coffee, get your breakfast, or if you're watching from Canada, go get your brew. That's insane. That's a hockey country right there. I mean, obviously, duh, right? Goes without saying. But by the way, that's the end of the first period. USA does take a 1-0 lead into the locker room. But dude, opening up the bars across the entire country at 5 a.m. is an insane flex, if you ask me. Insane, absolutely insane flex. All right. Team USA, baby. Team USA going into the locker room with the lead 1-0 after one period here. If you all are wondering why this game is going on so early here, whoever it is you're watching, it's because tonight in Italy is the closing ceremonies. So if some of you are trying to figure out why are the gold medal game competitors playing so much earlier than the bronze medal game competitors, that's your reason. There will be a closing ceremony tonight in Italy, and that's why we have the unique pleasure of getting together so freaking early this morning. So let's listen to the music here. Let's try to change the mood here. I'm gonna step aside for a second, so don't go anywhere. All right. We'll be back in a moment to just kind of cover some of the stats from that first period. And yeah, hopefully, hopefully the action for the next 40 minutes and the tempo was just as intense and great as it was in that first period. So I'm Aaron. This is Shark City Hockey's premium live stream. It's a watch along party with real-time reaction to the action as USA Hockey takes on Hockey Canada in the gold medal game. I'll be right back, all right? Don't go anywhere. Oops. All right, what's up, man? Welcome back. The first intermission here. Team USA, baby. Team USA. Because that's where we're from. All right, I'm Aaron. Coming to you guys live from the heart of Sharks territory right here in San Jose, California. A lot of you are probably wondering how conflicted I am having Macklin Celebrini, the San Jose Sharks' #1 overall draft selection from the previous season, being on Team Canada, and I'll tell you absolutely none at all. Absolutely none at all. All right. 100% red, white, and blue in this case. And all the other days of the year when Team Till is on the ice, bleeding Till. All right. It's not that hard. And I know that I am not in the minority here. Vast majority of Sharks hockey fans are going for their home country. So if you are a Canadian Sharks fan, then, stick taps to you. You're able to cheer for Celebrini without any conflict of interest, as some people are trying to insinuate. But nonetheless, some good action that first period, man. All right, so let's go into some of the stats here for the first period. So toward the end of that, more than likely due to the fact that the USA had some power play time, shots on goal did even up. However, it was kind of lopsided there for a second. USA was able to score on their first shot on net, and that right there came courtesy of Matt Boldy. 14-minute mark, which is 6 minutes into the first period. Matt Boldy scored on Jordan Binnington, the netminder for Hockey Canada. It was assisted by Austin Matthews, Bay Area native, San Ramon, shout out Bay Area, and Quinn Hughes. That was actually scored with an extra attacker on net. Legitimately, I know some of the things in this winter games has been too many men on the ice, but there was a delayed penalty, and we were able to score before Canada touched the puck. So that made it 1-0. 2 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the first period. You had Theodore from Canada get called on hooking, so we had an opportunity on the power play before the period ended. By we, I mean Team USA. So right now, that's why the shots on goal are even. Otherwise, it was pretty lopsided for the most part of that first period. So you can see the penalty minutes is 2 for Canada, even though they would have been called for 4 if we didn't score that first goal. I don't have anything registered for hits, but I know that's absolute cap because it's been a physical game and bodies have been hitting the floor or the ice, baby. So I'm pretty sure for giveaways, face-off win percentages, and all those other beautiful box score stats that we would typically get in the National Hockey League are not going to necessarily be readily available for this game. So, that's pretty much all I have for you. For the United States, we'll take a quick look at their leaders in the shot department. So you have Matt Boldy, who has 2 shots registered on net. He's the one that scored the goal. Jake Gunsel he was able to, he was on the ice along with Austin Matthews and Brock Faber, Jacob Salvin. And, those guys essentially, they got if you're a plus minus guy, they are able to, register a positive shift there. However, shots on goal, back to it. So Matt Boldy and JT Miller lead with 2 shots on net. Tage Thompson, Brady Kachuk, Matthew, so the Kachuk brothers, Jacob Slavin, pardon me. They all got a shot on net. In goal, the goaltending for us, Connor Hellebuck doing a Hellebuck job. That was corny. He is 8 for 8 thus far, so good job in the USA net. On the other side, for Canada, your shot department leaders is Macklin Celebrini. Macklin Celebrini leads this club with 2 shots on net. Following him is Sam Bennett, Mark Stone, Nathan McKinnon, Brandon Hagel, Kel McCarr, Travis Sahim. Hopefully I said that properly. I'm pretty sure I didn't. They all got a shot on net. The netminder, Jordan Binnington for Canada. Right now, he's at a .875 save percentage. He stopped 7 of 8. 7 of 8 shots. So that is where we are right now after one period. Second period is coming up. And again, thank you all for joining me this morning for the first premium live stream from Shark City Hockey of the 2026 calendar year. I'm super honored. Even if you just chimed in and popped in for a moment, I'm super honored that you came through to just kind of spend a little bit of your early morning with us here at Shark City Hockey. If you're not following us already, please do so at Shark City Hockey on our Instagram. And please like and share and subscribe to this channel. Help grow the channel. We really appreciate your primary assist in our goal. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, believe it or not. So some of y'all, over 24 of y'all, right off the bat when we shared this, did subscribe, and I appreciate y'all for that. We're 20 subscribers away from 1K, so be jawsome and sub. Don't be shy either. Please feel free to interact amongst yourselves in the chat. You know, cheer, chat, chirp, whatever it is. Try to keep it clean. And if not, you know, just let all your passions boil over, baby, because this is a huge game. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, all right? So for those of you who are not aware, you know, this is essentially, especially for me, specifically for me speaking in our generation, this is essentially like a long-awaited rematch, all right? So what I'm going to do here quickly here is I'm going to just kind of go over some of the stuff we did in that first, the top of the game. So this is specifically with National Hockey League representation, meaning when they actually have players in the NHL on these rosters. Team USA versus Team Canada. This is our history, baby. So from 98, Canada defeated USA 4-1 in the prelims. In 2002, Canada won the gold medal game 5-2. In 2010, the prelim round went to USA 5-1. However, this is what I was talking about. I know that they met in the semifinals, and I know they met last year in the Four Nations face-off. But nonetheless, this is really like coming to what we've all been really waiting for, this rematch, if you will, was 2010 gold medal game in Vancouver. The golden goal scored by Sidney Crosby to lead Canada over the United States. And again, I'm just going to say it one more time. As a San Jose Sharks fan, I'm going for red, white, and blue, baby. USA all the way. All right. And I'm just going to use the analogy again. I know Macklin Celebrini is number 1 overall pick for us, and he's essentially making some of you will say he's making hockey exciting here in San Jose. I will argue and say it's the whole entire squad, the San Jose Sharks, not the San Jose Celebrinis. But nonetheless, Joe Thornton, Patrick Marleau were my favorite players of all time and more honestly, this might sound sacrilegious to some of y'all in Sharks territory. I liked them way more than I liked Joe Pavelski. But nonetheless, I had Captain America's back in 2010 because red, white, and blue before the till. All right. So thank you all for joining me here. Again, it's been a pretty exciting, fast-paced, great tempo to that first period. United States striked first. They got the early lead, and we're going to get ready for some second period action here shortly. So please, again, don't be shy. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves as we get ready for the second period to commence here. All right, so I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go get some caffeine, something to sip on to wake up. It's 6 o'clock in the morning here in the West Coast. We're streaming live from San Jose, California, the heart of Sharks territory. And we're getting ready for some second period action here. So let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's get some music. Let's chill and some caffeine. So give me just a brief moment, all right? Breakfast of champions, man. Granola bar. Some caffeine. Let's go. Hopefully championship glory for our boys in red, white, and blue as we're getting ready for second period to commence here. Again, I would love to know where y'all chiming in from. If you're chiming in from Cali, if you're chiming in from East Coast, if you're chiming from True North, wherever it is you are around the world, let us know where you're enjoying this game here. Chat amongst yourselves too. I see a few of y'all just, kind of chilling, and I appreciate that. But don't be shy. Chop it up amongst yourselves. Don't feel free to interact. Don't be shy. Feel free to interact with yours truly as well as we get ready for this second period face-off, baby. So we got action. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Ooh, flat tire in the trapezoid in the defensive zone for Canada. Eichel takes a shot on net. That's stopped by Bennington. All right, here we go. Stretch pass by Hughes. That doesn't connect, so that might be icing. It sure is. Pardon me. All right. Dang, man. Again, they're showing the replay, but there is a wide open cage. Bennington really bit hard to his glove side. That's the left side. And left a wide open cage in that first period. It could have easily been 2-0. Unfortunately, the tape of Eichel's stick never touched the puck. And it remains a 1-0 game. What do we got here? My bad, man. They blew the whistle as soon as the puck dropped on the face-off in the offensive zone for USA. I don't know what occurred, but face-off is now coming outside the zone, outside the blue line of Team USA zone. Nice face-off win from TUSA, but they ice it again. Okay, this is not how you want to start off this period. Just keep giving some of the best players in the world, like McDavid, an opportunity to take a face-off and try to win it in your own zone. Outside of the two penalties, one that actually counted against Canada, it's been a pretty clean game. The refs have been letting these guys play, and it's been getting a little chippy out there. Oh, what a save by Hellebuck. Shot from Celebrini. Again, Celebrini is leading Team Canada in the shot department. Right now, we have 9 shots each for USA and Canada, and Celebrini is leading. He was leading them in the first period, and he just registered another shot on net there. Shot attempt by Team USA goes wide through the crease, but nonetheless, the Americans maintain possession of the zone. Matthews to the point. Shot by Sanderson on the opposite end. That goes wide and all the way around into the back of the trapezoid of USA's own zone. Stretch pass to Brady. He leads the puck into the net behind the goal line. And the net is USA. Quinn Hughes puts it right back to the half boards. Pardon me again, as I mentioned previously, we may be about 30 seconds or so, 20, 30 seconds, a little bit behind the live. How do I say this? Pardon me. What we see here, what I'm providing to you guys is true action, what's going down in Italy, and what we are watching on the broadcast with the broadcast delay may be about 20, 30 seconds, give or take, but nonetheless, some great action here in this gold medal game. Again, just 3 minutes in to the second frame. Oh, fighting us off the puck is Canada. Canada now, they're hungry. I can see it. They feel it at the point. Nice poke check. But Canada takes it right back and they reset in their own zone. Entering the zone is Canada. Oh, trying to crash the net. All right, here comes Brady Tkachuk. Chuck brothers are out there now. Canada, you know, they're going to try whatever they want. Right now, they ran into Hellebuck on that last shot attempt, so they're going to try to get him a little frazzled. Just kind of reminding him of their presence. Maybe try and get in his head a little bit there. You already hear the commentators talking about Sidney Crosby being MIA. Obviously, he was injured a couple of games back. And I was just saying that it better not be the cop-out, man. I don't want to hear nothing about, like, oh, because when USA, if they win this game, I don't hear nothing about, oh, it's because Crosby wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Come on. All right, here we go. Some good pressure by Canada, but no shots registered on net. It's been 9-9 for about 2-3 minutes now. That one looked like it went on net. Oh. We're over 5 minutes into the second frame. I'll take out the beanie, pardon the bed head here. Oh, great save by Hellebuck. A shot in the high slot. He kicked that one away. But Canada, dude, they're bringing the pressure on. They are bringing that pressure on. They're making them work. So a couple of shots on net to keep them a little warm. Ooh, what a game, baby. Oh. My bad, I'm just getting lost in the action here. USA. Canada, man, they are freaking on it. They're swarming. Great clearing of the puck. No icing. Give away the zone. Oh, give away in the slot. And that goes wide. That could have been a 2-0 opportunity right there. Oh, my neighbors are going to probably not be liking this early morning hockey action, baby. It's about to get loud. This is a great game. Shot blocked by Boldy. Shot attempt by Canada. They're in the zone right now. Ooh, what a save by Hellebuck, man. He's holding it down right now. But right now, USA are practically collapsing in front of the net. They get a lucky break, a drop stick on the ice. Actually deflects the puck out of zone. Celebrini now entering the zone. Drop passes it for McKinnon. McKinnon tried to get it around to the opposite side of the half board for McDavid, but USA is there to intercept and clear the zone. Canada, second attempt. Oh, no way. I was about to say, they better not call a tripping penalty. McDavid just fell on his own. There you go. Woo! Let's go, baby. You know what your boy's going for already, so. Yeah. Yeah, bringing that pressure. All right, it's starting to get a little emotional out there. It's getting a little chippy. All right. Looks like we're gonna get a TV timeout. I'm gonna just put my beanie back on. Cool. They're just doing a segment on Johnny Hockey there, Johnny Goodrow. His jersey has been in the locker room for this entire tournament, and it'd be so freaking so amazing if this team could win gold for the memory of the brothers. All right, here we go. They scrape the ice. They got all that extra flakes off. Face off deep in the zone, glove side of Bennington. Won by Canada, controlled by Canada, zone cleared by Canada. However, puck possession is regained by USA neutral zone. Here they go, entering. Oh, stripped of the puck. Oh, lead pass attempt. They're trying to dive. They're trying to dive out there. Ooh, nasty check. Good job. Good job by Canada. But Canada be trying to dive out there on the deke opportunity. Ooh, what a freaking interception. Team USA came to play, baby. They ain't messing around out there. That's the second, time they just cleanly intercepted the puck. Love it. Ooh, beautiful check-in behind the goal line. Canada's able to clear, though. Some good action. Some great action here. I want to try to rest the voice here for a little bit and just kind of chill and watch the action. I'm a huge hockey fan. Obviously, I bleed teal. Obviously, I have love and pride for my country. I am a United States Navy veteran, by the way. And back to the point is, I like to sit back and enjoy the action. Actually be a fan. So I like to watch along and react with y'all. But if I get quiet, if I get zoned out, and oh my goodness, McDavid with a freaking prime opportunity on the breakaway, one-on-one with Hellebuck. Try to razzle dazzle him with some deeks, but Hellebuck remains strong. Uh-oh. First penalty, it looks like, against the USA. Am I right on that one? Who is it? Yep. Looks like delayed penalty on United States here. So Canada's going to have an opportunity. McDavid had an excellent opportunity one-on-one, but Hellebuck just shut down any opportunity or hole there. Maybe he was trying to get him to open up the 5-hole, McDavid, but Hellebuck didn't bite at all, and it still remains 1-0. So 5-on-4 hockey right now. Canada is on the power play. What I say at the top of this freaking live stream, we cannot afford to give this power play unit any chances. So let's see how well they do right now. Team USA, this is a huge moment. Celebrini is on the ice again, leading the tournament in goals and leading his team right now, at least after one period, in shots on net or shots on goal. All right. Canada is 7 of 16 in this tournament. So, about 43%. Wait, what do you mean 5-on-3? How's that hooking? Homie's holding his stick and he has his hands up. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, man. It's Team USA versus Canada and the refs. I already know it. You have got to be kidding me, bro. You have got to be. They are trying to help this team out 100. I'll keep it 100 with you. The refs are trying to get Canada back in this game because the United States is dominating. Canada, they look a little gassed and they look a little like head on a swivel out there right now. I don't know how that's a penalty on USA, but nonetheless, 5-on-3 coming up right now. This is as I would say, if this was a live stream for San Jose Sharks, this is some bull shark. But nonetheless, here we go. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. 2-man advantage for over 90 seconds. Here we go. Good thing our power play unit has been 100 this tournament, but damn, 5-on-3, that's a tall task. Here we go. McKinnon with a wide shot that goes all the way around the boards, off the glass and into the Canada zone. Turnover on the 5-on-3, and America is able to clear it, baby. Less than a minute with the 5-on-3 man advantage. USA chants are starting to roar across the arena here. Celebrini now to McDavid. Celebrini, the one-time opportunity, but that hits the side of the net outside the post. USA gets the puck and clears it. Binnington comes out of net, passes to McDavid. McDavid now into the zone, trying to set up. 20 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Canada now, there's Celebrini hanging out by the wing in the fail circle. He has a stick lift. He's looking for a one-timer. There it is. He shoots it. What a save by Hellebuck off of a one-time opportunity from Celebrini. 8 seconds remain on this 5-on-3. Again, quick disclaimer. We're going to be about 20 seconds or so, give or take, ahead of the what you're seeing here on the live action tracker, as I like to call it. It's going to be about 15 to 20 seconds ahead of what we are watching along with each other on the broadcast or on your stream, however you're enjoying today's game, whether it's on an app. I mean, pretty much everything's streaming nowadays, right? But anyways, back to the point is, boy, what a freaking game. What a PK. It's not over yet. 10 seconds remaining here on our end on the live broadcast stream. Canada wins the face-off. They're pressing. Ooh, they're squeezing them in tight. 2 seconds remaining. All right, we get a guy back. 5-on-4. Oh, Hellebuck has hit the ice. He fell, but he still makes a waffle board save. Oh my gosh. Right off. He's literally hands and knees, and he made a waffle board blocker save. That's what's up. 10 seconds remaining on the 5-on-4. And Canada iced the puck. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, baby. Oh, we need that insurance goal so bad. So bad. 17 shots on net for Canada right now. 13 for USA. Dude, Hellebuck hit the ice, and he was able to just probably pure panic, man. Or we could call it like absolute awareness, whatever you want to say, but falling on the side, landing on his hip, and then still being able to like be in great position to make that save. Damn. What a game. Honestly, if they did score, it may have been goaltender interference, but it is what it is. Didn't score, and that's it, baby. USA kills the penalty. That right there may be the turning. Oh, hold on. Before I speak, so Canada quickly enter the zone. That right there may have been the key moment in this game. Pardon me. Excuse me. That right there is huge. Absolutely huge moment in this game. I don't know if the refs are going to give Canada any more opportunities than they just did there. But that was like they're just handing them the game on a freaking silver platter. Silver. Anyways, thank you all for chiming in, joining along. Whether you catching this stream afterwards, I don't blame you. It's freaking 6 a.m. here in San Jose, California. I am Aaron, creative at Shark City Hockey. Shark City Hockey is a San Jose Sharks and San Jose Barracuda fan, I guess like fandom, fan page. So everything we do is powered by the fans, forged by the Bay. And if you're not following us already, please do so on Instagram at Shark City Hockey. Thank you to everybody who's been making our content just hit, making it viral, and then helping the channel grow. We really appreciate your primary assist in growing Shark City Hockey. This is the 7th season at Shark City Hockey that we've been doing this. We got a podcast called Frostbitten, and season 2, Zero Chill, is now available. And we had a unique opportunity to talk to a Northern California legend, inline hockey, roller hockey, but nonetheless hockey, baby. So Travis Hawkins, absolute legend for Team USA's inline hockey team. If you ever have a chance to check that out, you can do so wherever you enjoy your podcast. Again, Frostbin. But right now, we're a little over midway through this game in regulation here, second period. And Team USA just survived a 5-on-3 penalty kill. Now they are operating again deep in Canada's zone. Canada's able to clear it, though. But it's icing, nonetheless. Ooh, there's some nasty collisions happening in this game. Nasty collisions going on. For joining us late or early, or early to be 100 with you. The score is 1-0. That goal came 14-minute mark of the first period. That's 6 minutes into the first period. Matt Boldy from the United States scored on Jordan Binnington. That was assisted by Austin Matthews and Quinn Hughes. Now, I don't know how much longer this 1-0 lead is going to hold. USA definitely needs to ride that momentum, take advantage of it. Oh, another interception to slot. Woo! Canada is doing that all game thus far, just turning it over right into freaking, as you call it, high danger zone. But in the slot, we've had some prime opportunities. But back to what I'm trying to say, I don't know how long this 1-0 lead is going to hold. We need to get that insurance goal. Let's go, USA. Let's go. Because after all, that's our home country, and that's what we're going for. I'm just gonna sit back a little bit and enjoy this, guys. Oh boy. All right. Thank you to everybody again. If you're chiming in, if you're jumping in and out, I appreciate your time. Appreciate you spending an early morning here. And shout out to the hockey world, man. Shout out to the hockey world. We're all coming together for this gold medal game. If you're wondering why so early, because the closing ceremonies in Milano Cortina are going to happen 8 o'clock p.m. their time. They're 9 hours ahead of us here in the West Coast. So that's why the gold medal game is happening tremendously earlier than the bronze medal game. If you're a San Jose Sharks fan like myself, and you're going from Macklin Celebrini, and you're from the USA, more power to you. Either way, he's coming home with the medal. Speaking of Canada, they are operating, they're putting up some good pressure, but they are not able to register a shot on net. A little bit, we're approaching about 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go here in this second period. Oh man, what happened? Looks like McAvoy got a little shooken up there. All right, so for the intermission, I'm going to take a step aside, and right at the intermission, I'll take a step aside, and we'll come back. We'll talk about the stats and the box score in the second period. We'll take a look at your shot leaders. We'll take a look at the goaltending stats. And man, this game is going by fast, really, really fast. The tempo has not slowed down. That first period was like a track meet, man. That was ridiculous. Again, huge game, huge game. USA have not won a gold medal since 1980. We all know that's a Miracle on Ice game. And honestly, this matchup between Canada and the United States has been 14 years in the making, since 2010, when Sidney Crosby scored the golden goal in overtime in Vancouver. So, Lake Placid, Vancouver, and now Milano Cortina. Those are the 3 times the United States have been in gold. Well, I think was it 1960 was Lake Placid or Lake Tahoe. So if you want to go that far back, but nonetheless, it's been a long time, baby. It's been a long time, and I know a lot of you fans, kind of your interest in international hockey competition has been reignited with the Four Nations face-off, and also the fact that the NHL is allowing their players to compete in this tournament. So all I'm trying to say is, regardless of what history is, we arguably are looking at one of the absolute best hockey teams put together ever assembled for both USA and Canada. So everyone likes to use the word generational when it comes to Macklin Celebrini. This is literally a once in a generation game. So again, thank you so much for coming through and sharing some of your morning here with me. USA. All right. We're getting a little nerve-wracking here because Canada sure is, right now for the better part of the last couple of minutes have good. Oh, Celebrini with the steal and a shot, and what a save! Woo! Celebrini, man. Hey, if there's one thing Sharks fans should be happy about, regardless of what the results of this game, is Celebrini is absolutely carrying this team right now. There's more players on Canada that are doing their part, but man, this young man is he's put the world on notice. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. USA entering the zone with speed. Battle along the boards near the half wall, right side of Bennington, his blocker side. Canada regains possession behind the goal line. Dowdy now advances it to center ice, and they blast it into USA zone. Unable to get possession of the puck by the blue line, so Canada has to reset deep in their own zone now with under 4 minutes in this second frame. McCarr centering pass. Or rather, McDavid is centering pass to McCarr. My bad. Canada strategically operating there. Trying to find a lane. Creating it with some back and forth passing. Oh! I seen that setup. Connor Hellebuck, baby. I don't want to say the words, but he's been doing it all tournament long. And again, it's starting to get a little chippy out there. Helmets are off. Face washes are being generously distributed. It's like drawing pull out there. Bodies are hitting the floor. 24 shots on goal, by the way, for Canada. 15 for United States. Let's go. Dude, Celebrini had an amazing opportunity right there. Literally, like, Austin Matthews was right behind the trapezoid. Celebrini tried to go 5-hole on Hellebuck, and dude, was that Bennington? I mean, was that Hellebuck with the save, or was that Quinn Hughes bailing him out? Either way, prime opportunity for Celebrini there. I almost thought he was going to make it 1-0. Got possession of the puck on the left side of Hellebuck in the trapezoid and brought it to the front of the net, try to go 5-hole. All right, fam. Just a few minutes remaining in the second frame, and right now, the action has been great. The opportunities have been plenty. This period, the main story here, in which the ice was tilted in favor for Canada, the main story is going to be the United States killing off a 5-on-3 opportunity for Team Canada. That was wild. That was absolutely freaking insane, man. So, at 10 minutes and 33 seconds into the second frame, Jake Gunsel took a holding call, and then Charlie McAvoy, like less than 30 seconds later, 10 minutes and 5 seconds to the second period, took a hooking call. So almost like 90 seconds of 5-on-3 opportunity for Canada, and the United States killed that off. Here we go, baby. Let's go. Let's take this lead into the second frame, please. Our second intermission. USA is on it. Again, you can see the margin as far as talent goes. It's closing. As years go by, it's getting closer and closer between both national teams here, man. So, Canadian NHL players and Canadian USA players, pardon me. Excuse me. That talent, the difference between them is starting to become closer and closer. Oh my gosh! All right, you can see it, man. Canada freaking scores a goal again. From what we get on the live broadcast, so we watch along. It's a little behind what we get in our live game action tracker, but nonetheless, looks like Canada is tying this game up before the freaking third period. We got an epic 20 minutes remaining. It is Makar. It is Makar. It is 1-1. Damn. Woo-wee. Getting scary now, baby. Wow. I was hoping that we were going to escape that period. But that 5-on-3 looks like it's starting to catch up on the United States team. No excuses, just a great shot by Makar there. Wow. What a shot. What a shot. All right, here we go. Hopefully we could by the way, that was Makar with this goal assisted by Tate's damn, that sucked. But it's cool for y'all. Right off the face-off, man. Right off the face-off. I'm going to check out this play. My bad. I want to watch this again. Dang, he just straight up beat him, dude. I know that was a great strategy and play from Canada off the face-off win, but that was just an absolute heater, absolute missile by Makar. I mean, it looked like Hellebuck was in position and everything. He just beat him, absolutely beat him. So, Kel Makar scores a goal. Past Connor Hellebuck, assisted by Devin Towes. I think I said the first period that there was an extra attacker for the first goal scored. I'm mistaken. I misspoken, so I apologize. Both goals were scored, even strength with no delayed penalty pending. All right, here it comes, USA. So you're hearing cheers of Olé now. Olé, Olé from Canadian fans. Just like you were hearing USA from American fans earlier. So now we got a game. Honestly, that's what you want to see, right? So 1-1 looks like, fingers crossed. I may have actually jinxed it by saying, hopefully hold on to this lead, but nonetheless, 1-1 going into the second frame. Woo! Canada is not letting out, though. All right. Oh, a nice shot. Oh, another opportunity for USA. Man, USA now. Off the freaking, was the crossbar or the post? Either way. Both posts I'm hearing. Wow. Let's see this. Oh my gosh, bro. It went from one post to the crossbar to the other post. Bennington is definitely kissing the net. That red freaking frame, not once, not twice, but 3 times rung by the puck. Damn, that could have been 2-1. What a game. What an absolute game. All right, thank you to everybody who's been joining along, popping in and out, whether you're here now or you're here at the beginning, or if you're checking this video out after the live stream. I don't blame you. Good morning. It's still 6 in the morning here in San Jose, California. Ooh, there it is. A little brawl in front of the benches there as the horn sounds, but nonetheless, this second period is over and we have an outstanding finish for this final frame ahead of us. So grab some breakfast if you haven't already, grab some caffeine. That's what yours truly is about to do right now. I'm Aaron, host of today's premium live stream presented by Shark City Hockey. It's United States versus Canada in the gold medal game. Tied up 1-1. When I come back, we're going to do our intermission report. We'll talk about the goals scored, and we'll talk about some stats. Until then, enjoy some music. And, we're in for a wild finish, baby. I'll be right back. All right. We're back. All right, thank you everybody for joining me. Good morning. Good morning, hockey fans. Good morning, hockey fans in America. Good morning to hockey fans in Canada. How many beers are y'all into? Gone through already, by the way. Freaking Canadian government is on one, man. They are wild for that one. Absolutely wild. Opening up bars and pubs and allowing the sale of alcohol 5 a.m. That is some wild stuff. All right, let's focus on some of the stats here. So thank you everybody for again, spending your morning here with Shark City Hockey. I appreciate it. This is the first premium live stream that we're doing for 2026, and I am so honored to be watching the gold medal game along with y'all, and providing some real-time reaction to the action. All right, so shots on goal, absolutely what lopsided. All the shots pretty much from the start of this game has been tilted in Canada's favor. So the ice is tilted in their favor with shots on goal. So that means stick taps to Connor Hellebuck for holding it down, man. So 27 shots on goal for Canada, 16 for United States, 4 minutes in penalties for the United States. That came in this last period, the second period. That was absolutely wild, man. And again, if it wasn't for that game-tying goal by Kel McCarr, who scored past Connor Hellebuck um, at 1 minute and 44 seconds remaining in the second period. You know, the story of that second period would have been the 5-on-3 penalty kill. It still kind of is though, because that 5-on-3 penalty kill is starting to show up on the ice. You have again, the shots are piling up in Canada's favor. The momentum and the possession was starting to pile up. And, law of averages, right? It was just a matter of time. Eventually, they're able to sneak one past Hellebuck there and tie this game up, which makes for an exciting finish here in the third period. Let me see. Let me just get this all squared away for you right quick. I want to just add this for y'all. So I want to briefly go into the stats here in just a second. Just want to update this for y'all here. Thank you very much for allowing me some moments here. Boom. All right. So I'll hook you all up with the stats of. And again, I apologize for saying extra attacker. I don't know why that is there. All right. So that after 2 periods, here are your leaders on the shot department. So we're gonna start with Canada this time. All right, I did the United States last time. Let's start with Canada. Macklin Celebrini is still leading the Canadian squad with shots on goal. That's just absolutely outstanding. He also leads the tournament with goals. Right now, he has 4 shots on goal through 2 periods. The only players that are coming close is your goal scorer, Kel McCarr, who has 3 shots on net, and Travis Sanheim. I don't know if I'm saying that properly. I apologize. So those right there are your top 3 in the shot department for shots on net. Following them is Brad Machad, Connor McDavid, and Sam Bennett with 2 shots on goal. Goaltending wise, Jordan Bennington. Jordan Bennington has stopped 12 of 13 shots against. He has a .923 save percentage, and he hasn't had a lot of action. Okay, the United States scored that first goal in the first period off their first shot. If you're a little late to the party, don't blame you. It's super early here in America, but 14 minutes of the first period, a 14-minute mark, that's 6 minutes in. Matt Boldy scored past Jordan Bennington. That was assisted by Austin Matthews and Quinn Hughes. And, it's pretty much been all Canada on the shot department. I'll be 100 with you. Now, your leaders of shots on goal for Team USA, it's pretty much a 3. Well, it's Tage Thompson with 3 shots on goal, pardon me. And then after that, it's pretty much a tie with Matt Boldy, Jack Eichel, and JT Miller with 2 shots on goal. The Kachuk brothers got a shot on goal, and so does Quinn Hughes and Jacob Salvin. So, goaltending, Connor Hellebuck kept this team in this game. Honestly, he's been perfect for the majority of this game, including huge saves on the 5-on-3 penalty kill. There was an instance in which, call it interference, call it you will, but he did lose his footing. He landed on his side, on his hip, and was still able to recover, get position, and make a save to keep the game at that point a 1-0 lead. But nonetheless, just moments before the second period ended, he did allow one in. So he has 17 saves on 18 shots faced for a .944 save percentage. So some good hockey being played out there. There's been 3 penalties thus far, 2 from Team USA, as I just mentioned, the 5-on-3 in that second period, and then 1 on Canada. Theodore got called for hooking in the first period. Jake Gunzel and Charlie McAvoy, they were the guilty parties on that 5-on-3 opportunity for Canada. Gonzalez got called for holding. McAvoy got called for hooking like 28 seconds later. So Canada had a healthy 5-on-3 opportunity there. And again, that might be the story of the game if USA could end up winning this. All right, so thank you all. If you are not aware, if you know, wherever you're watching this, you can go ahead and chat amongst yourselves. You can cheer, chirp, chat, or you can interact with yours truly. I'm Aaron, creative here at Shark City Hockey. Shark City Hockey is powered by the fans, forged by the Bay. We are a San Jose hockey fan site, I guess. Just huge San Jose Sharks and Barracuda fans. And if you want to enjoy our content, follow us on Instagram at Shark City Hockey. That's our home base. Thank you to everybody who's been helping us grow that channel. And we're looking to try to get 1,000 subscribers here on the YouTube channel. So please like, share, and all that jazz, and have a primary assistant helping us reach our goal. That'll be outstanding. Whew, what a freaking game. So let's look at the goal scorers right here. Why don't we? Really quick. Boom. So here are your leaders and your goal scorers. I mean, you could read it if you can't see it, but again, I just mentioned it. And man, I'm ready for this third period to commence. I really am. All right, pardon me, fam. Let me get everything squared away here for y'all. So we got a third period coming up. It's a 1-1 tie. I think this is the best case scenario because it was a fast-paced game and Canada was dominating in the shot department. But if I could be 100 with you, if I could keep 100, USA looked like the better team all up until like they were put on a 5-on-3 penalty kill, and then that last goal surrendered. But even after that 5-on-3 penalty kill, Canada has been super guilty of like turnovers and giveaways in their own zone, a couple of times in their freaking slot, the high danger zone, as some of y'all call it. And you know, I think the USA has been doing an amazing job taking it to them. Now, there's been plenty of debate about this being one of the absolute best Canadian teams assembled. I'm just going to try to sell it for you. I'm going to say that this is one of the best, or these are the best national teams ever assembled to face off against each other for USA and Canada. Now, their captain, Sidney Crosby, is not in this game. He was injured. I believe in the semifinals or quarterfinals, pardon me. Was it semi? Yeah, quarter. So unfortunately, he hasn't been available for the last two games. He wasn't in the lineup. So your honorary captain, the one keeping it warm for him is McDavid. But honestly, Macklin Celebrini, for Sharks fans, you got to be absolutely thrilled with what you're seeing here. Not only is he leading this tournament with goals, but again, he's leading in the shot department in this game. So in many ways, if you're a Canadian hockey fan and you know you want to get a glimpse into what your future international team is going to look like, a lot of the storyline, a lot of the marketing Celebrini discussions has been about him being the next Sidney Crosby, and Sidney Crosby like handing over the torch, etc., or passing down the torch, whatever. This right here is kind of like a great example of why people are saying that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't want to encourage you drinking or excessively drinking, but take a shot for every time you've heard the 19-year-old, all right? But nonetheless, you know, here is a young man playing against grown men, and he's not only holding his own, but he's leading the charge. So nothing new to us here in Sharks territory. We've had the unique pleasure of being able to watch him throughout his first two seasons in his national hockey career. There's a lot of people not too long ago when the Sharks were kind of floating around in the wild card race, and we still have a whole couple of months left in the season after this winter Olympic break ends. But you know, there's a lot of people talking about him being in the Hart discussion, talking about him being the MVP. You know what I'm saying? He's on pace to go over 100 points this season, which if he does, It'll be just the third time in history, the second time by a forward. Obviously, Eric Carlson did it last as a defenseman, but I think the most memorable one, and I don't mean any disrespect to Carlson, EK65, but nonetheless, I think the most memorable one was Joe Thornton. And obviously, Celebrini, that was who he was kind of rooming up with in his first season. But nonetheless, we have some great things to look forward to. And regardless of what happens, the results of this game, Celebrini is going to bring a medal back to the Sharks territory. So stick taps to him in his tremendous career very early on. And some honorable mentions and stick taps to our other Olympians in San Jose, Alexander Wenberg, Pablo Regenda, and Philip Kudachev. Kudachev and Wenberg were unfortunately eliminated in the quarterfinals of action. Pablo Regenda was able to get his team into the bronze medal game, but unfortunately they lost that game. But tremendous talent, or display of talent, pardon me, by our San Jose Sharks our San Jose Sharks representatives in the Olympics. And to wrap up my point here is we're proud of you. We're proud of you. Regardless of what happened in this tournament, San Jose hockey fans, we've had a lot to cheer for and a lot to look forward to in these tournaments. And it almost feels like, again, it's been like since 2010, when we had Boyle, was a heater as well, but Boyle, Thornton, Marlowe, and Pavelski, they were all in the tournament. They were all in that last gold medal game. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, hey, if you're a San Jose Sharks fan, what's up? Why aren't you going for Team Canada? Because your boy is freaking, made in America, baby. I served my country, United States Navy veteran here, so I'm always going to be red, white, and blue. And, I like Celebrini. And I'm just going to use the same analogy I used a couple of times already in this live stream. Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau are absolutely my favorite San Jose Sharks players. Right up there with like Yevgeny Nabokov and whatever. So even when they were on the last gold medal game on Team Canada, I was going for Joe Pavelski, Captain America, as they call him here, because, red, white, and blue, baby. And this might sound sacrilegious, but Joe Pavelski wasn't necessarily one of my favorite players. So that just goes to tell you, country before player. So here we go. Game on, baby. Game on. Woo! 20 freaking minutes. Hopefully, USA can get this one done in regulation. I don't know if I can handle the I don't know if I can handle it in overtime, man. But the women's national team, USA Hockey's women's team, they went to OT with Canada. We already know how that game ended. So again, it's just amazing that these two countries, both men's and women, are going the distance. So here we go. Here we go, fam. And good morning. Good morning to all of you. All right, good morning to everybody, wherever you're watching. Let me know. You could comment in the chat. All right, face off deep in the United States zone. One by USA and cleared. That better not be icing again. Oh, 2 icings in a row. So here we go. There's a lot of, this is probably one of the biggest hockey games in forever. So I think as far as like hockey fans, the sport of hockey goes, this is an absolute dub for everyone. All right. Canada now operating in the zone. It's starting to get a little nerve-wracking how lopsided the momentum is starting to look out here, baby. But here we go. We still got a whole 18 minutes to go. I may go quiet here and there because I want to watch this. Oh! I don't believe Taze missed that. I don't believe he missed that, bro. Bruh. That was crazy. Thank God. I cannot believe he missed that. Wide open opportunity. There. What a save by Connor Hellebuck. My bad. That wasn't a miss. That was an absolute outstanding save with the goal stick, reaching behind his leg, reaching behind the empty net. Connor Hellebuck makes a save for the ages. Save for the ages, man. I don't believe that. They're calling it save of the tournament. Very well, maybe, if we could win gold. Damn, that shit was sick. Ooh, I cussed. My bad. It's early. Profanity might slip here and there. Oh, wow. What a game, dude. What a game. Here we go. This game is giving us so much highlights. It's just amazing. All right, come on, USA. It's scary. Oh, juicy rebound, but cleaned up by Canada. Oh, man. It's almost looking like the tide is turned here when it comes to offensive zone possession. And kind of opportunities being created early on in the game. It was all USA, but again, ever since that 5-on-3, it looks like USA has been trying to catch up. Obviously, we had that second intermission, so there should be no excuse as to we shouldn't have to reference that. But that was huge. That definitely kind of gave Canada an opportunity to get back in this game. Man, goaltenders had to be absolutely aware of this puck, tracking it at all costs. It's literally bouncing and redirecting in any direction you can possibly think of. The United States almost took the lead with a shot that went off of not one post, not two posts, but also the crossbar. This has been a magnificent game. All right, Celebrini, if I'm not mistaken, is on the ice. Ooh, almost got possession of it. Puck bounces over his stick in the slot and allows America to clear. So Canada's top line is out there right now. The United States controlling the puck in the neutral zone, now entering the offensive zone. Hughes with the turnover. Then Celebrini does us a favor, gets it right back. Shot blocked. Here comes Mac and Celebrini on a breakaway. Celebrini shoots and a save by Hellebuck. Celebrini, man. This kid is literally impressive. Oh, pardon me. This young man. He's not a kid. He's a young man. That's the second one-on-one opportunity Celebrini has had Hellebuck. True one-on-one, though, because I think the last time he was stick lifted, but that was a breakaway opportunity by Celebrini, man. He's one of those players where when he has the puck on his stick, you gotta, your eyes grow wide, you hold your breath. Ooh-wee. They are controlling the tempo. Shots attempts are piling up. 34 shots on net for Canada right now. United States with 17. Woo! Scary. Dude, Celebrini had a one-on-one opportunity. He tried to test his Celebrini tried to test the right leg of Hellebuck, but he was all over that, man. He was all over it. All right. Yeah, I'm getting a little nervous here, fam. Not gonna lie. All the feels, I welcome them. All the feels, all the thrills, baby. Let's go USA. Come on, baby. Over 5 minutes have passed in this final frame here. Still a 1-1 tie. One goal scored in the first by Team USA. Nasty turnover in the trapezoid by Team USA. Hellebuck there to bail us out. The second goal scored by Team Canada in the second period. Come on, baby. Let's go. Pardon me. Pardon me. All right, here we go. Setting up in the offensive zone is USA. Let's go. Oh, man. It's getting sloppy out there for both sides. Okay. Again, I apologize if I get a little quiet here. There's more or less live reaction to the action, more so than play-by-play. Man, the turnovers in the offensive zone and defensive zone is ridiculous on both sides. The next goal is going to be absolutely huge in this game. It is. We got a timeout on the ice, not by the team. It's going to be like essentially a TV timeout, but they're going to, probably go and skate and clear the ice. Bro, Hellebuck has been outstanding. Bro, what a save, man. Not just on Macklin Celebrini's breakaway, but when he reached behind with his goal stick. I mean, absolutely stonewall for that 5-on-3 opportunity for Canada. So Connor Hellebuck, he's lived up to it, man. $35 saves for Hellebuck right now, man. Wow. All right, here we go. Whew. Please don't go in overtime. Unless we need it to be in overtime. United States, I would love for them to score the next goal and just take this one to regulation, man. Start getting some flashbacks to that 2010 if we get back into overtime. All right, face off deep in United States zone. Here we go. Matthews wins it. There we go. Oh, man. All right, let's go. Nice exit of zone. Nice zone entry by USA. Dumping it around the boards. Battle for possession now behind the goal line in the trapezoid. Brady gets, or Boldy, pardon me, gets possession. Oh, man. Canada is able to advance the puck back deep in the USA zone. All right, let's go, baby. USA kind of just trying to direct traffic, trying to set up a play here. Great zone entry. Nelson with the puck. Alexa put it into the half wall. Got some support. A centering opportunity goes off of the net. Did we hold the zone? Doesn't matter. Lost possession at the blue line. Canada now. Shot attempt. Doesn't really have a good possession of puck, so blocked shot by Team USA, and they get that puck exit the zone. Possession taken in neutral zone by McDavid. He sends it back into his own defense. Stretch pass into USA's zone. Canada behind USA's net. Hagel feeds the puck to the point, but absolutely misses the defender. It goes all the way back to the trapezoid. Celebrini now feeds a pass forward. McDavid, Celebrini try to pass it back. Oh! Missed opportunity. Thank goodness for us. But McKinnon had a wide open net on the right side of Hellebuck. Here comes USA. Quinn Hughes now with the puck. The momentum starting to pick back up. The tempo. Oh! Come on, baby. Find it. Woo! It is going back and forth right now. USA now pressing. Shot from the point goes wide. Pardon me, fam. Woo. Some action going back and forth right now. The tempo is starting to pick up again. Looks like we got that second win in USA. 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes remaining in regulation. We are absolutely in for a historic finish here, hockey fans. Oh my goodness. Canada operating down low in the USA zone. Oh man. Oh, come on. Okay, so right now the home broadcasting team over here in USA is talking about, overtime and what would happen if we went overtime. They would bring the Zambonis out, resurface the ice, and then be 3-on-3. I don't want to see OT. I want the United States to win this in regulation. Come on, baby. Oh, wow. There's some good hockey being played right now, fam. Pardon me if I can't keep up with all the action, but again, this is live reaction to the action. Oh, wow. Everyone's talking about how Team USA could have accidentally got too many men on the ice. They're calling it luck. That wasn't called, but oh my goodness, bro. It's a mad scrabble in the net, and somehow Hellebuck has held it out. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. It's too early for this. Less than 8 minutes remain in regulation. I don't want to hear about lucky, too many men on the ice, blah, blah. You guys, Canada's had a 2-man advantage. They got to let them play at this point. It's got to be blatant penalty. Blast from the point. What a save by Connor Hellebuck. Oh my goodness. I am Aaron, creative at Shark City Hockey. Thank you all for joining me for the first premium live stream of the 2026 calendar year. We are back. We normally do the live watch-along parties for San Jose Sharks and San Jose Barracuda games. And I'm super honored to have been joined by all of you from around the hockey world for this gold medal game between the United States and Canada. Oh, man. This has been one of those games where I'm sure everyone on both sides, in Canada and the United States, edge of your seat, holding your breath, maybe looking through, your fingers. It's been one of those games, man. And appropriately so. We have two of the absolute best teams to ever been assembled in Team USA and Team Canada. And they're battling for gold right now. We got some very passionate broadcasters talking about what should have been and what could have been, but guess what? It doesn't matter. What's real right now is that we have a 1-1 tie and time is ticking away. We're getting closer and closer to a gold medalist being awarded here. So it's a huge game for the United States. We haven't won a gold medal since 1980, the Miracle on Ice, Lake Placid. And the last time we were on this stage was 2010 against Canada, in which Sidney Crosby, right, the golden goal. So this is literally once in a lifetime opportunity for us to see this type of competition. These two squads, in my opinion, they're so close. They're so close to being equal, but obviously Team Canada is flexing, their talent right now, but USA is staying in it. Oh, opportunity through the crease, Hughes, but no shot on net. That's unfortunate. But back to what I'm trying to get at, man, is oh man, McKinnon with the freaking spinning shot. It's getting everyone's. Yes, my bad. We got a delayed penalty coming to Canada right now, but everyone's pulling into their bag of tricks right now. United States has an opportunity coming up with a delayed penalty to Canada. We have under 7 minutes remaining in the prime opportunity for Team USA right now. Sam Bennett's being called. What's the penalty here? Double minor for high sticking, baby. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Now we have another story here. Oh, that's hardcore mismanagement of your stick. He practically striked the guy in the mouth. 4-minute power play for Team USA. High sticking against Bennett. 4-minute power play with 6 minutes remaining in regulation. This is absolutely the moment for Team USA. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Face off won by Canada. They're able to clear the zone. Let's go, USA. I don't know. Did I hear that some teeth were involved in that? Some chiclets? I don't know. Either way. Come on, USA. Let's go. Right now, Canada is making it absolutely the most difficult thing to do. Or they're making the most difficult task for USA to enter their zone. Canada holding it down right now. There we go, able to thread through the defense now. USA trying to operate, setting it up in off the zone. They just cannot control that puck. Regain possession. Austin Matthews. Pass to the point. Hughes had to kind of turn around and regain possession. Here's Matthews now, operating by the face-off to the glove side of Binnington. Opposite side it goes. Shot. Puck is in the crease, and it gets cleared. USA still in possession of the puck. Now Canada gets possession. They're going to skate that past center ice. They elect to kill off some time and pass it back to the defensive zone. Canada now looking to just... they're looking to attack here. They're doing a great job killing off the first part of this double minor here. I'm not going to lie. All right, come on, USA. All you need is one. USA now about a half fall back to the point. Come on. Come on. Shoot in the slot. Didn't get through the traffic. Hits a bunch of skates. Hughes now. Blast from the top. First penalty is over for... We still got the second of the double minor. Oh my gosh. USA is unable to hold the zone. We're looking at about 90 seconds remaining of the 4 minutes power play. And what a freaking penalty kill for Canada right now, man. Here we go. USA now. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh, they lose possession. Do not be a penalty. Oh my gosh, bro. Tripping penalty, delayed penalty coming on the United States. Oh my gosh. Delayed penalty for United States, bro. Not only is Canada going to kill this penalty, but they're going to probably have... Come on. Touch the puck. There it is. They're going to have 2 of the final 3+ change minutes on the man advantage. Damn. Let's take a quick look at the goal scorers here. All right, fam. How did we get here? As we about to close out, we're coming to the final moments of regulation here. Matt Boldy scored on the shot past Jordan Binnington 6 minutes into the first period to make it 1-0 USA. In the second period, with under 2 minutes remaining in the frame, Kel McCarr scored past Connor Hellebuck to make it 1-1. And that's where we are right now. Special teams is going to be a huge part of the story of this game. Canada had a 5-on-3 opportunity in the second period. The United States just had a double minor opportunity. And now, with just a few minutes remaining in regulation, Canada has an opportunity. We have 4-on-4 right now for about 49 seconds. So, let's see. My bad. Let's see if for 49 seconds we could try to do some damage here. Try to get a goal while still even strength. Yup, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, y'all. Here we go. I might just be watching for a second, fam. All right, USA controlling it right now, 4-on-4. No! Horrible giveaway. Here comes McDavid with speed. 2 defenders on him. Now 3. He passes Celebrini. Celebrini moves a shot, and that goes wide. Few seconds remaining, 4-on-4. Celebrini tries to pass it across the slot, but it's intercepted and cleared. And that right there is going to bring us to Canada's power play. About a minute remaining, about 2 minutes remaining, and some change in regulation. So this is absolutely huge, man. Dude, if Celebrini scores here, that's going to be insane. Celebrini the shot in the slot, and he misses the net. They're going to be feeding him. I know they are. 40 seconds left in this power play. Ooh, Celebrini. Looked like he wanted to go for the shot. Couldn't control it. Alexa pass. Less than 30 seconds. And again, our live game action tracker is ahead of what we all are watching on the broadcast at home. But nonetheless, USA is trying to survive this penalty. 10 seconds. Come on. Oh my gosh. Celebrini with another one time. A clear by USA. They kill off this penalty. Oh my gosh, bro. Connor Hellebuck. What a freaking performance. Oh my gosh. Full strength hockey. We are almost in the final moments of regulation here. This game has lived up to everything that it was hyped up to be. Is that icing? No, thank goodness. Looks like the lineman got a little assist for us there. Puck could have been icing, doesn't matter. Could have, should have, would have, doesn't matter. What's true and what matters right now is that we are in the final moments of this regulation. And it looks like we are going to go to freaking OT. We are going to OT, fam. Oh my gosh. Again, the live game action tracker that we provide here on the Shark City Hockey Premium live stream is about 20 to 30 seconds ahead of what we see on the broadcast. So I can tell you that right now, whether you're watching at home or watching along with me, or you're just kind of like chiming in on my reaction and somewhat play-by-play here, we are going to overtime. 3-on-3 hockey, by the way. Damn. This is as good as it gets. My gosh, bro. Who is going to have the golden goal this year? Give me your predictions in the comment section. Give me your predictions. I'll take a quick break. Let me take a quick breather here. I'm Aaron. You have joined me for a live watch-along party with real-time reaction to the action. United States versus Canada 2026 gold medal game. A golden goal part 2 is on the horizon between these two countries. So keep it chill, keep it till after this one, of course. So whether you're red, white, and blue or you're cheering from true north, let me know in the comment section, but I'll be right back. Gotta step aside. What a freaking game. What a game. Wow. Let me turn up the music for y'all. Wow. This is amazing, dude. All right, fam. I'll be right back. All right. What a game. What a game. Oh my goodness, fam. What a game. What a game it's been so far. Whew, I haven't been this nervous for a game in a long time, man. A long, long time. All right. Let's talk about how this all went down from the top. All right. So let's start with our box score here for now. 60 minutes of play. The end of regulation here. We're about to have some overtime hockey. Again, 3-on-3 hockey here on the Olympic stage. This game has lived up to everything that it should have been, honestly. The only way it's going to get any sweeter is if USA can win. So I'm Aaron. If you're new to this channel, this is Shark City Hockey's premium live stream, the first of the 2026 calendar year. It's actually the first of this hockey season. So we normally do live watch-along parties with real-time reaction to the action when the San Jose Sharks and occasionally the San Jose Barracuda take the ice. So we're looking to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you dropped by, or if you're hanging out right now, or if you check this out afterwards, please consider liking and subscribing. That'll be great. If you have a primary assist in our goal of growing this channel, outstanding. Otherwise, if you really want to enjoy our hockey content and be a part of the San Jose hockey culture, you can follow us at Shark City Hockey on Instagram. And thank you to everybody who's been helping us grow that channel, especially throughout this last season. All right, let's get back to this game here. So shots on goal, that right there is not accurate. That definitely will need to be updated. I'll give you a legitimate shots on goal right now. So for Connor Hellebuck, he's made 40 saves out of 41 shots faced. Jordan Binnington has made 25 saves on 26 shots faced. All right, so Canada's been pouring it on. They really ran away with it in that second period after the 5-on-3 penalty, okay? It's been even as far as opportunities on the man advantage for both squads. And here's a quick look at your goal scores. So let me just get rid of this really quick, my bad. Boom. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. This game is... What a way to start our morning, by the way. What a way to start Sunday morning. Absolutely love it. All right, so goals scored. Matt Boldy for United States got the first goal. That happened like 6 minutes into the regulation. Assisted by Austin Matthews, which I believe that is horribly misspelled. So let me fix that. But nonetheless, and Quinn Hughes. All right, so again, 6 minutes in the first period. And then second period, Kel McCarr for Canada scores to tie it up. And he scored that goal. Assisted by Devin Talbot. Whew, he scored that goal with less than 2 minutes remaining in the second period. My bad, fam. I'm super excited for this game, trying to catch my breath. This has been absolutely an amazing game, and the nerves are kicking in. The nerves are kicking in. I really want USA to win the gold. It's been over 26 years since 1980. So while we're at this, let's just go ahead and take a quick look at the history of United States and Canada, specifically in the Olympics, more specifically when National Hockey League players are involved. So deep history here, rich history between these two countries. Obviously, in my opinion, these are the two best hockey teams that either country has assembled. Really is. I know there's a lot of argument on Canada's side because you have some great people out there like the Gretzky, Lemieux, etc. But I personally believe, even with the absence of Sidney Crosby, that the two teams that we're seeing compete for gold right now on the ice are absolutely the two best hockey teams to ever be assembled. All right. So in 1998, Canada defeated the United States in a prelim round 4-1. In 2002, Canada won the gold medal game 5-2. In 2010, which is what we are all really kind of like being brought here together again for, is two occasions. So United States got the game, but that's just the prelim round. United States won 5-1 in 2010. Of course, the gold medal game, Canada defeated United States in overtime 3-2. 2014 semifinal game, Canada defeated United States 1-0. So historically speaking, Canada has had our number. Now, I know a lot of you are here because you've watched the Four Nations Face-Off tournament last season in the National Hockey League. Honestly, I think the two teams that we see on in this tournament for the Winter Games in 2026 better than what we've seen for those exhibition games that were done in the National Hockey League during the Four Nations. So, this one counts. This one is for gold medal. This one's for history. Again, it's been since 1980, since the Miracle on Ice. We all know the Miracle on Ice, the whole story. It's been since 1980 since the United States have won a gold medal, men's hockey. Really quick, before I go on here, stick taps and absolute congratulations to the United States women's hockey team for defeating Canada in overtime just a couple nights ago. So just want to show some respect to them. So United States have had some gold, all right, in terms of hockey, and they did it this year. Okay, now back to men's hockey. It's been since the game in Lake Placid that the United States have won a gold medal. And we all here in the United States still remember. And if you're a new hockey fan and you don't remember, let me just put you up on some game here, especially from a Sharks fan's perspective. We all remember that incredible game. Sidney Crosby wins it, the golden goal. And man, I hope the United States can get it this time. Anyways, but yeah, that one's just been on our mind here, in my opinion, for a long time. Now, being a San Jose Sharks fan, you might think that I may automatically default to supporting Michael Celebrini. The way I see it is this young man is going to come back to Sharks territory with the medal regardless, right? Now, that put aside, I'm always going to go for my country first. And I believe the majority of Sharks fans feel the same. At least that's the sentiment that I've seen and read throughout social media. Now, put that aside. What a freaking game this game has been. All right. Fast pace, fast tempo from the start. The ice started to tilt in Canada's favor again after that 5-on-3 penalty, but it's been an amazing game. Each club had prime opportunities on the man advantage. So momentum's been swinging back and forth. Connor Hellebuck has been tested. He's been absolutely amazing for Team USA. And man, he's doing everything and anything he possibly can to keep us in this game. He stopped a breakaway from Celebrini. He stopped a breakaway from McDavid. He stopped a puck that was going behind his back by reaching with his goal stick. All right. He's been out effing standing. Bravo, Zulu, as they would say in the U.S. Navy. 40 saves on 41 shots, man. And it's been a lot of work. 19 shots in the second period, 14 shots in the third period. It's just been pouring on him, man. He's been getting absolutely worked. So 3-on-3 hockey, we'll see truly, if that benefits USA. But wow, what a freaking game, dude. So again, each team has had an opportunity, the momentum swing. Canada with the 5-on-3, and the United States with a double minor 4-minute power play in the final 6 minutes of that period. And then Canada gets a power play in the final couple of minutes. We're going to start out the overtime period even strength. Let's just go into some more stats here now. Quickly here. Here are your leaders for shots on goal. For the United States, it's Tage Thompson with 4 shots on goal. Matt Boldy and Jack Eichel have 3. And then after that, it's Hughes, Gunsel, Miller, and Slavin with 2 shots on goal. Again, Connor Hellebuck, 40 saves on 41 shots, a .976 save percentage. On Canada's side, Macklin Celebrini continues to lead the shot department. He has 6 shots on goal. He had a lot of shots that were wide of the net, so who knows if he was to put down on net what the score would be or what his shot total would be. But nonetheless, the youngest freaking Olympian on Team Canada is literally leading the charge, man. And it's just all that more exciting as a Sharks fan to see him perform on this level on this stage. Following him with 5 shots on goal is Devin Tays and Nathan McKinnon. Bunch of guys tied up with 3 shots on goal, but nonetheless, Celebrini's leading that charge. Jordan Binnington, 25 out of 26 saves, 0.962 save percentage. So here it is. Again, that first period, 6 minutes in, Matt Boldy gets some USA on top, 1-0. And then in the second period, you had Kel McCarr getting counted on the board with like less than 2 minutes remaining in the second period to make it 1-1. And damn, it's been absolutely wild, dude. It's been a great game. And thank you all for spending your morning here with us at Shark City Hockey. Looking forward to how this game ends, regardless of how it ends for the United States. I am absolutely thrilled with our team. I'm so proud of our boys in red, white, and blue. And quite frankly, I'm really honored. What a time to be alive, baby. What a time to be a hockey fan. So honored to be able to provide a live reaction to the action here. And I appreciate you all coming through with, to support the channel and to, share these moments with us here at Shark City Hockey. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I have a primary assist in reaching our goals, and check us out on Instagram at Shark City Hockey, man. Yeah, what a freaking game, dude. What a game. Overtime. I'm holding my breath. I may just spend the whole overtime period like this, just watching. Okay, so oh, wow. Fun times. All right. Let me put on some music here in the background. And we'll chill. We'll chill. Let me go. All right. Don't be shy. I've seen a couple of y'all, chilling. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves, cheer, chirp, whatever you want to do. But nonetheless, I appreciate you for coming through today. Anyways, I do appreciate y'all coming through. Man, what a freaking game, dude. What a game. Woo! Here we go. Here we go. Start of overtime. Boy, oh boy. Woo! Here we go, fam. Oh my gosh. They've taken the ice. Both teams have taken the ice. 3-on-3 hockey. Say what you will and how you feel about it being 3-on-3 hockey. There's going to be a lot of open ice out there. Damn, dude. Let's go, USA. Let's go. Oh my gosh. All right, so 3-on-3. First team to score wins it, baby. 20-minute periods, 18-minute breaks in between if in the event we need to go to double overtime. Woo! All right, baby. So nervous. Let's go. Oh, boy. All right, here we go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Matthews against McKinnon in the face-off. Center ice. Puck's about to be dropped. Again, we're about 20 seconds on the live broadcast ahead. 20 seconds ahead of the live broadcast here. But it's overtime, baby. Chat, cheer, chirp in the comment section. This is for the gold right here. Overtime. United States and Canada. Drop the puck, refs. Come on. All right. Oh, man. United States briefly have possession off the face-off, and here comes Canada. Controlling it. McKinnon's out there with McDavid. McDavid tries to shoot it in the slot. Hits a skate. Now USA. Austin Matthews leaves for the top. Austin Matthews shoots it. Oh! Was that a save? Or was that off the post? I think it was a save by Binnington with the glove. Oh my gosh. Another save by, woo! 2 opportunities already back and forth, man. Holding my breath every time the puck is shot. Boy, oh boy. Wow. That is a save just by the edge of the trapper. Barely gets the glove on it, man. That would have been a goal. Binnington probably made his best save of the night right there. Our most important. Celebrini's on the ice now. Celebrini at the puck. Looking. He's going to exit the offensive zone. Elect to pass it back and reset in the defensive zone. Line changes being made by USA. Here comes Celebrini now. Skating. Dropping it to Taze. Taze drops it back to Celebrini. Celebrini looking. Shoots. Ooh. Blocked. Oh, man. Come on, baby. Celebrini with the puck. Drop pass in the neutral zone. Oh, baby. You see it there? You see it there? You see it there? We did it! You see it there ahead of time, baby? We're going to call it live. McDavid tries to get it in. But United States advancing the puck. Jack Hughes up. Here we go. Who's going to be the hero? Woo! Woo! Golden goal, baby! USA wins it! USA wins it! Golden goal! Yes! Yes! Hockey is America's sport now, baby! USA wins the gold! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, baby. We did it. We did it. Play Freebird. One minute and 41 seconds, baby. United States is golden again. Happy 250th birthday to USA, baby. Woo! Yes! Yes! USA! USA! Yes! Neighbors, I apologize in advance. Jack Hughes, who took that penalty late in the third period, wins it for United States. I am so proud of our boys. First of all, big taps to Macklin Green, man. What a tournament. What a tournament, young man. But United States wins gold, baby. USA. USA. Dude, this is not happening without the outstanding play of Connor Hellebuck, bro. Give it up for the United States goaltender. Definitely is the hero. But the golden goal goes to Jack Hughes. Scored 18 minutes and 19-second mark. That's just a minute and some change into the overtime period. It didn't take long for United States to win this game. Jack Hughes scores on the shot past Jordan Binnington, assisted by Zach Werenski. And ladies and gentlemen, United States wins the golden. We win the golden game. We got the golden goal. We win the rematch. 14 years in the making. 26 years waiting for United States men's hockey win gold. USA Hockey's women and USA Hockey's men teams defeat Team Canada. United States is on top of the hockey world. Damn, what a freaking game, baby. What a morning. What a morning. We are going to stay live and watch the gold medal presentations. I want to say a quick shout out to everybody who's joined us early this morning. For those of you who woke up with us at the crack of dawn, we've been there since like 5 in the morning. Thank you so much. I am Aaron, host of Shark City Hockey's premium live stream. This watch along party, a once in a lifetime watch along party. United States wins gold. They got Johnny Hockey. They got Woodrow's number 13 jersey on the ice. Gotta love it, baby. You gotta love it. USA, baby, wins gold in 2026 in Milano Cortina. United States hockey is on top of the world. Men and women defeat Canada. What a game, baby. What an absolute thriller. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Yes. Yes. Two of the absolute best teams to ever be assembled in Team Canada and Team United States and Team USA. But USA emerges victorious. USA emerges victorious. Now I already know what a bunch of freaking people are going to say. 3-on-3 should never... Oh, well, that's how it is, baby. Gold medal, USA. Congratulations, man. That is the final here. What a morning it's been. For everyone that has talked their smack, run their mouth about USA and the red, white, and blue, your team just got beat. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to sound arrogant. I don't want to get too serious. But boy, oh boy, has there been a lot of chirping. A lot of chirping leading up to this game. Rightfully so. That's how our games work. But nonetheless, we did it, baby. The United States did it. Men and women win gold over Team Canada. USA Hockey is on top of the world, beating Hockey Canada. Wow. We're about to do the handshake right now, but that's beautiful, baby. That's beautiful. Pardon me as I take some statuses here. So proud of my team. So proud of my country right now. Man, what a freaking game. Pardon me, fam, as I kind of take a moment to enjoy this here. Yes. Freaking A, baby. Freaking A. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna write it out. We're gonna watch the handshake, and we're gonna watch the gold medal presentation. Absolutely freaking love it, baby. Absolutely love it. Again, thank you all for joining me this early morning. If you're catching this live stream after it ended, thank you again for coming through. It's been an amazing game. It's been an amazing watch along party experience. I appreciate you all coming through for Shark City Hockey's premium live stream. Oh man, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, baby. USA. Now again, this is a San Jose Shark fandom site. We are powered by fans, forged by the Bay. And I know a lot of people are saying, hey, how do you feel? A lot of people are trying to say, I think a lot of people are trying to push Sharks fans to vote for Pellegrini over country as far as American hockey, American fans go. But nonetheless, the vast majority of USA hockey fans, or rather United States Sharks fans, you know, the consensus was overwhelmingly we're going for USA, red, white, and blue. Right? We'll cheer for Mac instead of bringing me back here until. But again, Stick Taps, man. The guy was an absolute stud in this game. He literally did everything he could. Now, the shots on goal for Pellegrini, he led the team. I believe the final shots was 6. But nonetheless, so many shots went wide. So who would have known, or who knows what this game would have been if it was connected. But Connor Hellebuck, though, the guy's an absolute freaking beast out there. Pardon the expression, bro, but he was on one. I think BC will for that. Only just on fire, bro. I don't even know, man. I have no words for Connor Hellebuck. He's just absolutely outstanding. We'll just say he was golden. He was absolutely golden, dude. That was some of the best goaltending I've seen in a long time. I'm just happy. I'm happy for our team. I really am. Oh boy. Thank you everybody again for chiming in here. If you're just dropping by, trying to see what this is all about. This has been a once in a lifetime opportunity here for Shark City Hockey to do a premium live stream for a gold medal game. And Team USA wins it. Team USA wins it. Now we're from Shark City. We're from Shark City, California. Shark City, of course, San Jose. If you don't know that, big California is dubbed Shark City. So I'm streaming live from the heart of Sharks territory, just literally like maybe less than 10 minutes away from the Shark team, and 5 minutes away from the Reef XTV. That's where the CUDA play. So, lifelong San Jose Sharks fan, lifelong San Jose, born and raised, loyal to my soil. But on that note, I live in USA, so that's who we're gonna be cheering for. And I'm so freaking proud of this program. I'm so proud of these athletes. Again, both women's and men's. In overtime, a win over Hockey Canada, man. That is no small feat. This Canadian team was absolutely star-studded. All right. And I was watching, which potentially could be the future captain of my favorite hockey team, San Jose Sharks, multiple times, almost spoil the party. He was outstanding. He was outstanding in this game. Mac Celebrating was absolutely outstanding, man. Stick taps to him. And again, stick taps to all the San Jose Sharks Olympians: Alexander Wenberg, Pablo Regenda, Philip Kudashev. But damn, baby, USA wins gold. Gold medal ceremony is coming up. So we're just gonna hang out right here for a minute. You know, talk to the void or talk amongst yourselves. What a game. Whew. How many of y'all got sleep? How many of y'all got sleep last night? So here in the West Coast in San Jose, California, aka Shark City, this game started at 5 a.m. for us. Now, again, the reason why the bronze medal game was at 11 in the morning for us over here, and the gold medal game is so early is because tonight in Italy is the closing ceremonies for the Olympics. So that's why the United States and Canada are playing so early. So if you're East Coast, lucky you, 8 a.m., not bad. You know what I mean? But we're over here practically doing the overnight shift, practically, Shark City Hockey with a 5 a.m. start time. And again, I'm just super excited to be back at it, to be doing our premium live streams. We'll get together again plenty of times in the future for San Jose Sharks and San Jose Barracuda games here on our YouTube channel. And special shout out to all of you who had a primary assist in helping us grow our channel. I appreciate y'all. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're about 19 shy away from that. So if you're watching this now live, or if you chimed in a little bit after, please like and subscribe. I appreciate that. Otherwise, visit us on Instagram at Shark City Hockey. That's home base to all of our content. Shark City Hockey is powered by the fans, forged by the Bay. I'm not one to do affirmations or toot our own horn often, but I'm gonna be 100 with you when it comes to like the subculture of hockey here in the Bay Area, and when it comes to sending some Tilla trends, you're gonna find a lot of that at Shark City Hockey. So, and special shout out and thank you to everyone who's been involved with Shark City Hockey's success, including you out there, the fans, followers. Appreciate you all. We have a podcast called Frostbitten. Right now we're in season 2, dubbed Zero Chill. Had a unique opportunity. I highly encourage you to check out the episode. It's pretty much audio format, traditional format of a podcast, not a vlog. There may be a video component here and there, but our companion, pardon me, but nonetheless, we got a chance to talk to Travis Hawkins. He's a Team USA inline hockey player, amazing individual, a Northern California legend, helping growing the game out here in the Bay Area. It's inline hockey, I get it, but nonetheless, man, a great conversation I had with him. And then a quick shout out to the season premiere guest. We had Trailer Park Sports Network as a guest on our show as well. So great conversation. We're talking about the Olympics. And from last season, I just want to say thank you to now the Sharks organization, whether it's the broadcasters or some of the players that came through, whether you're on the CUDA or if you're a media member there, Kevin Fletzel, I appreciate all y'all for showing us some love here too. So looking forward to continue growing the channel, looking forward to continue bringing you guys some original content, with some more relatable content. And super proud to have been able to do this. It's been a while, and I'm glad to be back at it again. And I'm so proud of our boys in Red, White, and Blue, and I'm so happy and honored that you all decided to join us here today. When I say us, it's because there's a lot more of us in Shark City Hockey behind the scenes. I tend to be the one to lead the charge on the creative side, but some co-hosts and stuff involved on our shows and some special guests. Everyone has had a part in the last 7 years here at Shark City Hockey. I just wanted to take a chance to recognize you all and say I appreciate you all. I love you all. And to all of the people who've been growing our Instagram channel at a tremendous rate. I just want to say thank you to all of you as well. Deeply humbled and grateful to have an opportunity to just share our hockey journey with you. And then me, on a personal note, my name is Aaron, by the way. I'm just thank you for inviting me into your space and geeking out as a fan. So what a great morning it's been. Sunday morning. I'll see if I can try to get some sleep later today. Big tap to Team Canada, man. You guys absolutely brought it. You guys absolutely brought it. Honestly, we all wanted this match, and if the United States our gold medalists, I feel like this was the only way to legitimize, and I hate to say it like that, but they're legitimate on their own. I already seen the alien tournament during the prelims, during the quarterfinals, semifinals, but nonetheless, like the hockey world knows that the United States, if there's any team that they needed to beat for gold, it was Canada. So, super proud of the U.S. though, super proud. All right. Chime in for the gold ceremony here. I wonder if the men's teams are going to get stuffed animals like the women's teams. They better. They better. I want to see my boys Red, White, and Blue get stuffed animals too. Again, 6 taps and Macklin Sell it, bring it, man. I mean, either way, he's an Olympic medalist. Silver medal for his first ever Olympic outing. I'm sure that young man will help lead Canada to gold someday, but not today. Today belongs to the United States, baby. Again, shout out to our other Olympians, Alexander Wenberg, Pablo Regenda, who competed in the bronze medal game, and Philip Kudashev. Honestly, now this is over, I'm so excited to see the boys return until I really am. First game for the Sharks goes down on Thursday. So let's sit here and watch Celebrini get his silver medal really quick, fam. Shout out to my wife, by the way, who allowed me to do this live stream and get rowdy at freaking 4 or 5 in the morning. I love you, baby. Anyways. USA! It's so awesome, dude. Like I said, back in 2010, you know, Joe Thornton, Patrick Marleau are some of my favorite players all time. Like literally, it's not even 1-2. It's like all time. Thornton, Marleau, and you got Nabby, and you got everybody else. I've said this before on the show. You know, oh, Macklin Celebrini, brother, good job, brother. Hey, smile, bro. I know you didn't get the gold, but smile. You have so much to be proud of, man. That's what I was trying to say. You know, I'll be real with you. Joe Pavelski was an amazing player, one of the greatest American hockey players to ever lace it up and step on the rink or skid on the rink. But when it came to like my fandom, Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau were up here, and Pavelski was like right there. But when it came to the gold medal game, USA, baby. So All I have to say is when Thornton and Marlowe were on Team Canada, I was still cheering for my country regardless. Now it was easier because you have Pabs, right? But in 4 years maybe we'll have Will Smith, without a doubt, on Team USA, and then it'll be less of a conflict for some of those out there that were trying to nudge and push the envelope, push the conversation towards saying we should be cheering for Celebrini over Team USA, at least for American hockey fans, American Shark hockey fans. If you're a Canadian Sharks fan or a Sharks fan from all around the world, because we have a bunch of fans chiming in on our Instagram channel from Europe, and around, my favorite comment was like, now you're getting a taste of what it's like for us to watch Sharks hockey on this side of the world because of the 5 a.m. start over here, right? Anyways, if you are a fan on internationally, not in the States, then it's more than likely easier for you to go for Celebrini. But the vast majority of American Sharks fans were going for USA. All right, and damn, what a game. What a game. And Celebrini was stellar. I made a little pun earlier talking about marketing Celebrini because San Jose Sharks are constantly talking about him, and interviewing players always asking about him. At some points, it feels like it's the San Jose Celebrinis. San Jose Sharks are an amazing team, and they are fun to watch, and they're interesting because of the entire squad. But Celebrini literally carried this Canadian team. He did. The leader in goals, a second best in points, just under his teammate and honorary captain, McDavid. And in this game, this gold medal game, bro, 6 shots registered on net. They are getting stuffed animals. All right. 6 shots on net, but he had way more. He had way more missiles launched toward the crease that just went wide or didn't make it through traffic. So Celebrini did absolutely everything he could to try to get a goal for his home country. And based off his expression, I could tell he's carrying the weight of that on his shoulders. So Canada, y'all got a real one, man. So that's something exciting for y'all to watch for years to come when it comes to, international competition. For San Jose Sharks fans, we can't wait for him to get back this Thursday. But right now, USA, our country, we're going to celebrate gold. Congrats to Celebrini. He's bringing silver back to San Jose. Yeah, dude, what a game. Oh, we got some people in the chat. Yes. Now it's time for Sharks hockey. Yes, it is, fam. Yes, it is. It's time for Sharks hockey after this gold medal ceremony, baby. Turn up the music a little bit. The United States is on top of the world, baby. Like it or not, Team USA, men's and women, defeat Team Canada in overtime. And by like it or not, I mean if you agree with the format, 3-on-3 or not. Because I'll tell you right now, if your team won, you wouldn't be talking about 3-on-3. That's for sure. That's for sure. 46 years. It's been 46 years. Like I said, once in a lifetime. The last time Team USA won, I wasn't even on this planet, baby. I wasn't even walking on Earth. So I'm so happy to see this, baby. I'm about to be 40, by the way. So last time they won, I didn't arrive on the scene until a little bit over half a decade later. So you get to go ahead and do the math. Ooh-wee. I love it. The boys are getting the gold around the neck. They did our country. They made us so proud, man. So proud. USA. Someone asked on the social media channels, they said, "Hey man, the jersey's clean, one of the best ones I've seen in a minute. Where'd you get it?" Actually got it from Cool Hockey. Not a plug, not a promo, but dude, these jerseys were a hard find in my size, the large. So I was able to get from Cool Hockey. And yeah, I appreciate it. Don't I missed out on getting the Four Nations one. If anyone got some plug for a large Four Nations USA jersey, let me know. But damn dude, this is amazing. I love it. What a game. Just a recap. The United States scored 6 minutes into the first. Canada scored with less than 2 minutes remaining in the second. Momentum shifting back and forth, man. Penalties were a huge talking point in this game. All right, so United States committed 2 penalties, less than like 30 seconds, like 27 seconds apart, and Canada had a 5-on-3 man advantage for over 90 seconds in the second period. Then, with less than 6 minutes remaining in regulation, the United States had an opportunity on the power play with a double minor. 4 minutes, less than 6 minutes ago. While trying to score on that double minor, they committed a penalty. United States is 4-on-4 for about 50 seconds or so. And then Canada had a power play with like less than 2 minutes remaining in regulation. It's been back and forth. Honestly, Connor Hellebuck, bro. Connor Hellebuck is the absolute American hero here. The golden goal part 2, or America's golden goal rather, goes to Jack Hughes. Good taps. But Connor Hellebuck, bro. Could not do it without Connor Hellebuck. Jack Hughes scored at 1 minute and 41 seconds into the overtime period. It didn't take too long. So all right. Love it, dude. USA wins gold. They had a heck of a tournament. I've said this before, man. I mean, hey, Canada was swinging with that momentum for a hot minute here, but I've said this before. I think that United States, you know, they're the real deal. They're showing it in their group. I don't mean any disrespect to Hockey Canada here, but I think that they had a kind of the easier group to get into the tournament. Without a doubt, they're going to get into the tournament. But the United States, man, they showed it. They showed it. They've been the real deal. They've been showing the grit. Their gold thing has been top tier, top notch, man. And truly tested, battle tested today. Truly, Canada brought it to the Americans. The Canadians brought it to the Americans, bro. And America was able to get ahead. The United States was able to get ahead in this game. I don't believe it though, and I do believe it. Say what you will about the overtime format. Say what you will. I'm pretty sure people are like, oh, there should have been penalty here, penalty. It was an even game. The refs were only calling things that were pretty much blatant, right? So, in my opinion, the refs are not trying to dictate the game. Each team had an opportunity to run away with this, with the amount of opportunities they had on the man advantage. And I'm glad they let them play. And USA, baby, emerge victorious. So they got Goodrow sweater now. They're doing the team picture now. We're about to do our national anthem, fam. Yeah, baby. All right. And with that, we are going to sign off and celebrate here in the USA. Party in the USA, baby. Dancing in the streets. Wow. What a game. Once again, thank you all for joining us here at Shark City Hockey for our premium live stream. The United States wins a gold medal. 46 years in the making. USA defeats Canada in the gold medal game. Macklin Celebrini, San Jose Sharks, number one overall pick just a season ago, is going to return to San Jose with a silver medal. Stick taps to him. And one more shout out to our other Olympians, Alexander Wemberg, Pablo Regenda, and Philip Kudashev. It's been an amazing tournament. It's been an amazing morning here in America. Thank you guys so much again for joining us for another banger here at Shark City Hockey's premium live stream. I'm Aaron signing off. And again, follow us at Shark City Hockey on Instagram. And if you're enjoying this video, whether you've enjoyed it right now live or if you're chiming in afterwards, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and all that jazz. So until next time, I am signing off. Normally, I sign off with the Let's Go Sharks, but today I'm signing off with Let's Go USA. All right, everybody, stay safe and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.